I'm Matthew Evans, the gourmet farmer. My friend Poe has come to Tassie to experience their exciting produce and get some serious inspiration for her new recipes. So we're touring around the state to meet some local producers and to discover what makes Tasmanian produce some of the best in the world. Well, welcome to Stanley.
Thrilled to be here. Thanks for having me.
Today we're braving the elements and heading to Woolnorth, located about an hour's drive from Stanley on the northwest coast of Tassie. Another way to get there is to take a chopper tour with the guys at Osborne Aviation. As it's Poe's first day on the tour, I shouted us the aerial Paddock To Plate experience, doing it in style. Once we landed, it was time to take in the scenery with Laura from Woolnorth Tours. Our first stop, the famous Cape Grim, which has the cleanest air in the world.
So we're looking at the weather here at Cape Grim.
Yes.
It's pretty rough.
So aptly named.
Yeah, but the name Cape Grim has nothing to do with the weather. Cape Grim is associated with one particular rock. The shape was described by Matthew Flinders as a Neanderthal man unhappily rising out of the water. Decent shearer take a fleece off in a minute and a half.
How many sheep were here?
So highest number of sheep was in the early 1980s, 65,000 sheep.
Whoa.
The last sheep left the property 10 years ago.
And so the name Woolnorth and having so many sheep here, what is the history of the property?
So established under Royal Charter, granted by King George IV in 1825. And today, it is Australia's biggest dairy farm, milking just under 14,000 head of cows.
Numbers do your head in?
That's a lot of milk.
The history of Woolnorth really is fascinating, and Laura loves to share her knowledge with everyone. But as we're both here for seriously amazing food, it was time for us to taste some of the region's finest.
Love fresh scallops.
This is the Joseph Cromie Zadar Pinot. Only comes out when the Pinot's good enough. Didn't see any cows, did we? Cape Grim beef is grazed from the region. The brand stems back to the first Hereford to arrive at Woolnorth Point in 1826.
This is so delicious. Yeah,
Cooked to
beautiful
your
beef.
liking.
Perfect, thank you.
King Island cheese. Or served with the Joseph Cromie Ruby Pinot, which is the fortified white.
After grazing at lunch, Laura took us to experience the local weather and how it's being used as a clean energy source.
To the owners of the farm, I am their public face because I'm promoting the benefits behind wind turbine energy.
Wow. I find them quite futuristic.
They're a bit alien.
Totally.
Yeah, bit alien.
I feel like I'm in some sort of apocalyptic landscape.
Yeah, so we're going to go around the top side of the building there to see if Poe can fly. Because I reckon I can.
That's crazy!
That is brilliant.
Yeah.
That's totally brilliant.
It's been a pleasure to have you here, and I'm really, really pleased that the weather was like it is today. Just to show you how raw and pure this place is.
It's actually been thrilling to experience. Whoa! Experience?
You really do it.
Yeah, it's really invigorating.
It's like every place I've never been, standing out there in the wind. And then, the food, the culture, the history, sustainable power to throw into the bargain.
From the cleanest air in the world.
From the cleanest air in the world. Breathe it in.
Yeah.
I feel younger already.